And how do you deal with coworker with higher titles that works from ego and frequently has coworkers doing needless time-consuming work?
That is a tough one because the ego really just likes to get in there and be a pain in the butt. I know. Let's see. In that situation, if you're dealing with a coworker that has a higher title, you might have to humble yourself a little bit. You might need to go to them and explain this is what these people are talented at. This is where they can get the biggest bang for their buck. So you're going to want to do an empathy map. I would say find out all you can about that person and figure out what do they really care about. I've worked with one boss. He was very egotistical. All he cared about was looking good and growing his empire, which means adding bodies to our department. Once I figured out that's all he cared about was looking good, and I was able to take that back to the team, we did everything we could to kind of set him up to get feathers in his cap because that's what drove him. And once we started getting wins for him and we started looking like a success to him, he eased off quite a bit. So I'm going to guess that if somebody's being driven by their ego there and they're constantly having people do mundane tasks, they might be out of touch with what's truly important, and they might be lacking trust. So just building on some successes, transparent communication, and then figuring out what motivates them so you can try to get ahead of that, I think is your best bet.